Good morning, folks. The very first story that I shared out this morning on Twitter is really eating at me. And it begs to ask the question that I've been asking for a very long time, and that's where the common sense is in our law enforcement. We have watched, unfortunately, numerous people get gunned down for having innocent items in their hand, like an e-cigarette. Years back there was a developmentally disabled gentleman that I guess had left where he was getting care at. But before all was said and done, the man had a toy truck, and it was very clear he had a toy truck in his hands, and they still shot him. We're seeing the massive uptick in just the shooting of hostages. I mean, this is the most insane thing ever. It's mind-blowing. The common sense and the inability to look at a situation and be able to identify what's going on and address that situation properly is not there. It is just not there. They don't have the brain. I'm not saying every single one, but it seems like the ranks are getting filled with them, I'll tell you that much. So let's get on to the story that I'm talking about right now, and this is coming from Buffalo, New York. I'm sure you all know by now about the big shooting that had gone on, and that is what this particular story involves. I've got a link to this article in the description of the video. And it goes on to say, well, the headline, as you see, says 911 dispatcher on leave accused of hanging up on caller during Buffalo shooting. So let's open this up a little bit so we have a better understanding of what happened here. And you'll see why I made the common sense comment. A 911 dispatcher has been put on administrative leave for her handling of a call about the mass shooting at the Tops grocery store in Buffalo, Erie County, Executive Mark Poloncarz said. Poloncarz said what happened regarding the call was inappropriate and unacceptable. Yeah. According to him, the call came from someone who was inside the store during the shooting that killed 10 people and injured 3 others. Erie County is pushing for the dispatcher's termination, Poloncarz says. Not just that. I think that there needs to be some type of a criminal charge here. I really do. We need to make an example of this stupidity. Okay, and again, it's becoming more and more and more widespread in law enforcement, and that's what they want. They want order followers. They don't want people that have the ability to critically think. Okay, they just want order followers. So it goes on to say a Tops employee inside the store when the gunman opened fire Saturday told the Buffalo News when she called 911 to report the active shooter, the dispatcher asked why she was whispering, then hung up on her. Now, I don't know about you, but if I'm a police dispatcher and I get a phone call and that person is whispering, that's automatically going to put me in an all hands on deck. Right there, that first second. The first moment that I hear a whisper, I'm going to do whatever I can to get people's attention around me. And let's get this situation dealt with, because obviously it's an ongoing situation that is extremely volatile. Why else would the person be whispering? This is stupid. Stupid. Anyway, it goes on to say she was yelling at me, saying, "Why are you whispering? You don't have to whisper." Letitia, who only wanted to be known by her first name, said in an interview with the newspaper. And I was telling her, "Ma'am, he's still in the store. He's shooting. I'm scared for my life. I don't want him to hear me. Can you please send help?" It's funny because there'll be people that will argue with, "All right, well, you let yourself get robbed and, you call a crackhead," whatever the stupid meme was or whatever. Yeah, I would trust a crackhead more. Absolutely. 100%. 100%. I'm pretty confident that I will survive an encounter with that crackhead. I'm not confident at all. about law enforcement. Not at all. This might shed a little bit of light on why. Folks, be prepared. That's all I got. Talk to you later at the live show. Shalom.